feel like a star, but only strictly where I'm famous. I'm in this for the longest haul, like we'll see where it takes us. I'm throwing back these double shots like whiskey here is weightless. Cause this career I chose was even riskier than Vegas, yo.
Oh, hello, everybody. Yay. We have such a special holiday version here tonight. So I am so excited. This is always like one of the fun times of the month, especially since we have Christmas just here next week. So very, very exciting. Couple things, going to take some callers tonight as we do. And so if you want to get in that call line, 323-992-3115. If you've just gotten a call recently or have gotten through, I ask that you not stay on the line because there's only so many lines that are open. And if you're holding that line, we really want to give that opportunity for someone who hasn't gotten through to get through and perhaps get a message tonight, okay? So here we go. Couple things. Oh my goodness. On January 12th, I am doing a sound bath and spirit messages with Mark David. This is going to be in Los Angeles. Amazing, amazing international sound healer. He's so incredible. And we did an event last year and it was so much fun. And people really love sound healing. Sound healing is, they'll use bowls, right? And he has these custom-made bowls, and basically it's the vibration that they create that will help people find balance, kind of eases some things that may be missing. It helps us connect to the loved ones. It is so much fun. So if you're in LA, the tickets are really selling fast. Make sure you get your ticket. Come hang out with us. It's really, really magical. Also, if you are in LA and you want to do a development circle, let's say you're doing this yourself, and you want to develop your own gifts, come see me. We have a weekly circle. This is in January. It's going to be so much fun, but really amazing, amazing night planned for you as well. I can't wait. It is such a holiday evening and so exciting. Let's see. Also, this is just on the website, but I have a mediumship. It's going to be like a power hour, but it's online. So I don't do too many things online. So if you're there and want to tune in, you can do it. But let's get back to where we are for tonight because it is such a special, special evening. We do it once a month. And it is so much fun, and it is our Vino and Voices with one of my best friends in the whole world. I mean, I got to tell you, life is good when you have one of your best friends that is also an amazing intuitive psychic medium. I'm talking about the perks, right? There are some perks to it, so I love it. But, why wait? Let us just introduce our Vino and Voices star of the evening, Jennifer Shaffer.
Thank you, Colby.
Yay!
I'm so happy to be here. It's
nice to see you. Yay!
I was like, sparkles. What would
we got it. We got our holiday outfits on just for you guys.
Love being here.
Yay!
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So how is everything?
Everything's actually, it is a beautiful chaos.
Yeah.
You just kind of have to roll with it versus going against it.
Yeah.
And not get so frustrated and just kind of let things happen and hope for the,
hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Isn't that what they say?
Worst.
Yes.
Yeah. But I think a lot of people just get anxious. I'm speaking of myself.
Yeah.
You get anxious because there's so much to do. But if you just kind of chip away at it, it's fine. Everything is fine.
And it's hard. There's more traffic, especially here. There's more traffic on the roads.
There is. And it's always unexpected. Well, not unexpected. We do know there's lots of traffic.
Yeah.
But
it's one of the things is for gifts, my family sent me a package, and they love it. Yes, they love to make sure that I have presents, right?
Yes.
And so they,
I love that.
yeah. Well, no, the postal service has the package in Lancaster, PA. I'm like, that's not gonna work unless your husband's mom is opening them for us.
That's true enough. That's
Yeah.
so
So, but I'll tell you what, having the kids and the family and all, how is Christmas for you? Are you getting excited, or you?
I have been.
Good.
I have been. I actually love Christmas. I just think it's a fun time to. And again, if you would have asked me this last year, I probably would have been crying.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
because of
yeah,
my
yeah.
dad.
Yeah.
So I do realize, and I'm sure you do as well, the clients that we both have,
Yeah.
how sad, how grief is,
Yeah.
and how it hits you,
Yeah.
and you, that's stuff. Grief does not wait for appointments.
Yeah.
And you actually, again, you have a really good series about grief and how to handle it. She didn't tell me to say that. I'm telling you guys, go to her website
Aw.
because grief has no appointments, and she gives very good tools on how to handle it.
Oh, thank you.
You do.
Thank you. So you have a couple things coming up. Well, you're doing the intuitive class, right?
Yes. I am doing an intuitive developmental class for impartial witness. And so it's coming up in February. You can look at my website to sign up. And this is it's a beginner's course.
Yeah.
And then you and I have talked about doing the second part of it, which I'm very excited, which we're going to talk more about tonight. And we will announce that.
Over wine. We're going to talk about it over
Vino.
wine.
Colby is one of the
Over
best.
Vino.
If you don't know this already, Colby is one of the best teachers around.
Oh,
And we are so lucky. Again, like you said, she's my friend. Yay! But we both will talk about how we're going to do the second phase of that.
Yeah,
but
good.
It's very exciting. It's
now, do
very
you
exciting.
also, or do you have a spirit also coming up, a wine and spirit coming up, or nothing yet?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Okay.
I
Do you know the date or not yet?
I do. My thing is off.
I think it's okay. It's on.
Okay.
You're on.
Okay. That's so
Her
weird.
thing is her mic. Yes,
I can't
you're
hear.
on.
I can't hear.
She can't hear
anything,
her
and I
mic.
can't hear the mic. but
Hang
I'm
on,
glad you
everybody.
can
We've
hear.
got it's Christmas, so give us a minute. And we're gonna make sure everything is working okay for
Michelle must be in the building.
you. Yeah. We promise we will make sure it's all okay.
Oh, there it goes. It just did it.
Oh, okay.
And just like that, she waved her wand and it worked.
There you go. A couple things. So if anybody is calling, just make sure when you call. This is so important tonight, okay, everybody? If you call through, some of you are listening to the show, and that's great. I appreciate it. We want you to listen. But you also have to take a note because there is a delay so that if your area code is called, everything else is on mute so that the phone, it cannot be on speakerphone. You cannot be shouting across the room, barking at your husband, yelling at your dog.
Or doing it at the same time.
Or doing it all at the same time. Just do us a favor because it's so quick. And then what happens is we think the connection is bad and then we have to drop the call. Okay. So just for the sake of everybody, we will try to make it as smooth as we can. Make sure you know what your question is or who you want to connect to, please. Just to help us get as many, it's holiday. We want to get as many callers in as we can,
Absolutely.
right? Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, but back to your spirit of messages, you have one set up.
I do have one set up for wine and spirits at Uncorked, which is a lot of fun. And they wanted to get the year started. So January and February.
Yay! Those are always fun, you guys. If you haven't done one and you are in the area, you get to enjoy some wine. You get the messages.
You're going to spend that money anyway on wine, and you get me to entertain you.
Yeah, and your loved ones.
And your loved ones. Exactly.
Let them talk to you.
Correct.
It's really fun, right?
Yes. I
Yes.
loved it.
Yeah. So, how about we take a caller? What do you
Let's
say?
go.
All
Let's
right,
have at it.
everybody. So remember, just know kind of what the rules are. We have a different engineer in, so just Curtis, just so you know, I will name the area code and then you'll hit it. Just so you. There we go. So, I think though we should do a toast real quick before we go with our first caller, right?
All
so
right,
here we go.
here we
Holiday.
go.
Happy holidays,
Holidays.
everybody.
Happy
There we go.
holidays.
Okay, so here we go. How about let us do area code 720. Here we go. Okay, 720,
Hi,
you are
Colby.
on there. Hi, honey, who is this?
Hi, this is Anna, Colby.
I'm sorry, who is this?
This is Anna.
Hey,
Hi.
Anna, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
We are wonderful. Do you have a question for Jennifer and myself tonight?
I do. So it's the holidays. It's kind of a hard year for us. My brother isn't able to be
Aw.
with us because of certain circumstances. So I just kind of wanted to reach out, kind of wanted to get what your feedback is on how we interact with him.
Yeah.
If there's anything we can do to support him.
Yeah. Is there a lot of, do you understand, Anna, like a lot of tension, maybe a tension around the situation with your brother? Does that make sense?
Yes.
There was
Okay.
a lot of chaos I saw.
Yeah.
Circles around it.
Now,
yeah.
the other weird thing, you just tell me if I'm off, okay? It's okay. But is there incarceration?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. So sorry.
I'm like, what is that?
Yeah. Okay. Sorry,
Wow.
Anna. But it's just
No,
for
that's
validation,
okay.
honey. Okay.
Yeah. I just want to, know that he's okay. And, I mean, it's, we're here and he's there and it's very hard to,
He's
Yes.
very sweet.
I don't know.
He's still a sweet, sweet brother. I feel like the circumstances, it was, it's not that he's fully to blame, but he takes the blame. Does that make sense to you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think that you just have to love him.
Yeah.
Love him.
And it's, I think there's kind of a positive to this, is I really feel like for him, this really is kind of a wake-up call for him, like as to what he really wants.
It's going to save him for later.
Yeah, and I really feel like
Yeah.
this helps him kind of put his life together. Like it's almost like this seems like the darkest moment. It seems like the darkest possible time, but yet I really feel like it's a time of seeing him blossom and seeing him find himself in a way that he didn't even believe in before, okay?
Right. It's a blip on the screen where he's going to dry out, if that makes sense, too.
I'm sorry.
He's gonna
What-
get dry.
Oh, does your brother
Okay.
drink, honey? Do you understand drinking is connected to your brother?
He alcohol's not his vice. He,
Okay.
I was
does battle addiction.
Right.
Yeah,
So
there you go.
when I got that he was getting, I guess, dry means for alcohol, but I'm just saying, just in general, he has to.
Okay.
He's going to detoxify, and he's going to be left with his thoughts, and it's going to be painful for him. And what you guys have to do, or what I don't say you have to do this, but just show him support and just tell him, it's a beast when you have addiction. I've had it. It's a beast, and just give him love. And even though he's hurt a lot of you, just know that he's going to spend a lot of time making it up to you.
Yeah, and I really, I got to tell you, Anna, I know you want to save everybody.
True.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
you are one of those little empathic little nurturer things you are.
That was a nail on the head.
Right?
Absolutely.
But I got to tell you, I really feel that this situation is what will save your brother's life. And so, I want you to find the blessing in that and know that you're, and you and your family, he has to save himself and that's what he's doing. And so just what Jen is saying, you can support him with a card. You can support him with your thoughts and your positive energy.
And you like crystals, don't you, Anna?
I don't make crystals, but I have, like recently,
You like
gotten
them.
into,
Yeah.
I
So,
like them, yes.
yes. So make a grid with cards and crystals, I'm
Yeah.
saying, for your brother. He doesn't even have to know about it
Okay.
unless he hears our podcast, which
He might.
he will later on.
Yeah, he will. But
Okay. Funny.
I know this is a difficult time, and I feel like it's mom is still in the living. Is that correct, Anna?
Yes.
I feel like this is so tough on her.
Hug her,
and
hug her.
You just
Even if she's stubborn, just give her lots of love.
yeah.
Yeah,
And-
no, it's definitely tough, but and it's really refreshing to hear that you're saying this is kind of the blessing in disguise, because we're hoping that something better comes of this.
It
so.
it will. It will. And it's it's sometimes it's spirit's way of saying, hey, in order to create change, we have to kind of pull the rug out from under someone. So
Absolutely.
yeah. And does your brother have a son? Do you understand him having a child?
He does not.
Okay. So I really
He has a godson. My son is his godson.
okay, perfect. But your godson your son is still pretty young, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, just look at this. He's going to be a much better man, father, godfather, all of that through this experience.
And out of everybody, he'll do it for your son.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And I hope that helps, honey.
Thank you, ladies. Yes, it did. Thank you so much.
Lots of love to you and Merry
Merry-
Christmas, okay?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
Take some of Colby's classes. You need to.
I know. I need to.
You need to
I
stop
know.
absorbing
I
it.
need
You'll be able to.
you.
You'll be able to funnel your energy. She'll teach you how to do that. She's amazing.
Yeah, she's a little psychic sponge, isn't she? This one.
But if she understands what's hers and what's not hers, and how you teach that, you're gonna learn so much.
There you go.
All
There you
right?
go.
Thank you.
You're
Okay.
welcome.
Thank
Lots
you.
of love, honey. All right. And that stuff. And, I think that's the wonderful thing about you having experience with addiction. Like when you talk about it, you're talking from a place
Of
of
knowing.
understanding and recovery.
And recovery.
Like it's possible.
Absolutely. And can I discuss this just for a second, because it's come up a lot, just real fast. There's a huge opiate problem, as you know, but there's also a heroin. And I'm not trying to make it.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to make it sad. What I'm saying to you is that parents need to understand. I learned this actually from a client, that when you have an addiction, the brain does not function.
Yeah.
And you can't blame yourselves, and there's horrible things that go on, but by reaching out and sending love, like what Anna was doing, that's the best thing that you can do.
There you go.
And not feel guilty like it was your fault.
Yep.
Get rid of the guilt and just press on that that person's going to get better.
Yeah, perfect.
Anyway.
That's what we can do.
Yes.
Okay, let us take another caller. How about 808? Here we go. Okay, 808. Hello. Who is this?
This is Pat.
Hey, Pat. How are you doing?
I'm wonderful. How are you ladies doing this evening?
We're doing
Great.
good. Yeah.
Right.
What can we do for you tonight?
Fantastic. I was wondering if you could tell me anything about my career. I am trying to find a job and was hoping that maybe you could help give me some advice.
Okay, perfect. All right. Do you want to start, Jen, or?
I just saw your book, the title Leap. I have it written down. Pat, you need to jump.
Uh-oh. There you go. Uh-oh, Pat.
You need to jump. When it comes to work, I feel like you have things in order for work, whereas you have them like what you would want to do, but what you feel like you're qualified for, correct?
Yes.
Go for the one on top.
Okay.
Go for the one on top. Leap.
That makes perfect sense to me.
I know it does. Don't you love that? I hate saying that. I'm so
Of course
sorry.
you do.
But I know, thank you for the humor. I do feel like that. And Leap of Faith is Colby's book. And that's what I saw. You just have to go for it. What's the worst thing that can happen?
Oh, yeah. I think
Right?
you've been holding back way too long. Did you used to be a loan officer or something? I don't even know. Look, I literally wrote down loan officer. Pat, what?
Actually, I was going to say not a loan officer, but I have been a budget analyst for years. I
Okay.
with money and accounting.
Leap.
That's so funny. But I really
That's
feel like
funny.
there's going to be a flip, like Jen said, a flip in really a different direction. So you understand that, right?
Yes, I do. Actually, I do very much. I had just applied for a position that's something I've never done before.
Well, what is
I'm
it?
excited about it. So
What is it?
You're giving me good information.
What did you apply for?
It's called an asset accountability manager, and it has to do with real property and IT and HR and a whole bunch of different things that I've touched on all of them, but never done a combination of all of them.
You create an umbrella.
Mm-hmm.
Market that. Go.
Yeah. And one thing though is I do feel like you'll get in an interview. You know, the interview feels good. One thing I want you to do though is I want you to sit down and be and literally you're that logical mind. So this is easy for you. I want you to sit down and write out why you are such a perfect match for each and every one of the qualifications they're looking for. I really want you to do that. I think it's so important.
And put it on your mirror and put
Everywhere.
it in your car. Put
Yeah.
it everywhere.
I want you to own why this position is your position. You are perfect for it. Anyone else isn't going to be
Doesn't
the right
even come
match.
close. Yeah.
You are amazing because I started doing that this afternoon.
Yay! Yay!
We win.
we win. Cheers to that. Cheers to Pat's new job.
Pat's new job.
Yes. Here's to my new job. Thank you so much, and Merry Christmas, ladies.
Merry Christmas,
Christmas,
Pat.
Pat.
Good luck, okay, honey?
You don't need it, but go ahead.
Thank you.
All righty.
Bye.
Bye. You know, that's the thing, too. You know, taking those chances, taking those leaps, right?
Yeah. It was just cute that I was shown the leap on
You
the
were.
book.
Well, it's a good leap.
It's a big leap.
Yeah. She's,
Yeah.
I
That's very cool.
I really feel like that would be a great position for her. And even if for some reason this particular position, you know, she's obviously going in the right direction. And I think she needs that. She needs a little bit of that versatility and creativity.
And unknown.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not so pragmatic.
Yeah. She's ready for a change up. Right?
I think she's going to get it.
Yeah. It feels good, right?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does.
Now, Pat, your job is to make us look like a rock star. Do not tell us you did not get the job.
And if you tell us that, it only means you're going to get a better one.
That's right.
Am I right?
That's right. This will be fun for her.
It will be.
Okay, how about let us do 503?
How can you see that? I'm still amazed.
Oh. Okay, 503. Hello, you're on the air.
Hi, this is Gina.
Hey,
Hi,
Gina. It's
Gina.
Jennifer and Colby. How are you, honey?
Oh, I'm struggling. It's been a tough year.
What can we do for you?
Well, my mom passed away unexpectedly a year ago this month, this weekend. And I was wondering whether or not she or my grandfather, Nicola, had any messages for me. Specifically, am I going to go this alone without any family?
Okay, got it. Do you want me to tune into
Yes,
the mom
I love
first?
you guys.
Okay. Well, now we'll do messages since you love us. No.
I do.
You can bribe us.
Yes.
Do you want me to with mom, would you understand mom I feel like mom was actually pretty logical herself. Like I feel like
Pragmatic.
pragmatic. I don't does that make sense to you? Like mom would be like very kind of down to earth. That's the feeling I keep getting around mom.
But she liked surprises, though, right?
I'm sorry?
She liked surprises or surprising people.
I think that may be my grandmother.
Do you understand her being down to earth? Because I'm getting a lady that's like down to
No.
earth. That's the feeling. Okay. Would you? Does that make sense around your grandmother?
Yes, very much so.
Okay. Would you understand someone who's like more like this? Like when I'm done, I'm done.
we're Italian, so
Oh,
yeah.
Got it. All right. Do you want to keep? Okay. Would you understand? Okay, then hang on. I keep getting like Tinkerbell or fairy. This may be more mom. But would you understand magical as well? Would that be more mom, magical? There's
My grandmother's maiden name was Fairy.
No!
Is there anything with orange blossoms as well?
I'm kidding you.
That's fairy.
Crazy.
Okay,
and
another cheers. Wait.
I wrote fairy. I wrote the word I wrote was fairy. Yay! All right. Well, mom doesn't want to talk to you. Apparently, grandma does. No, I'm just.
That's so
And
funny.
that wouldn't surprise me based on our relationship.
Oh, listen, Gina.
Is there something with orange blossoms as well? There's something
Orange
with,
blossoms?
Yeah, something with flowers that.
You know,
maybe
I was just thinking about how California poppies were orange, and as kids, my brother and I used to step on them thinking we were breaking the law.
Oh, that's really neat. That's interesting.
I was literally thinking that last night.
Oh my goodness, that is so funny. Now, I know you didn't get to say goodbye to mom, or it doesn't. I mean, obviously you said she passed suddenly. It doesn't feel like you had an opportunity to say goodbye. And it doesn't feel like, but you know, she still gave you a ring, didn't she? Did she leave you her ring?
My brother inherited everything. I got nothing.
Oh.
So I'm struggling a lot.
Okay, listen, I know that it really bothers you and try not to struggle. I do feel like there's supposed to be a ring for you, or that I don't know, that sounds really, I just feel like there's a ring for you. Either your brother wants to give you a ring. It's odd. Huh? He hasn't given you a ring, huh?
You would have to.
No, he's definitely represented that everything goes to him and his children, and I've been cut out.
Okay. I got to tell you, I'm really connecting.
That's going to change.
I really feel like maybe I'm connecting more to your grandma. I'm sorry, Gina. I see this is the work of it. You know, maybe Jen will be able to connect to your mom, but I'm hearing more of this grandma, and I'm hearing more of wipe your hands clean of it. Try not to carry it with you. Also a sense of knowing that you are loved, that you are supported fully. I know you feel very lonely, and I know this breaks your heart, but I also feel like you know, I do want to say, I feel so strongly that if your mom had a chance, like if your mom knew she was going to pass or had a chance to,
she would have made amends.
I think she would have changed.
Absolutely.
I think she would have made amends. I really feel like she would have reached out to you.
And you've seen her in your dream state, correct? That's why she was showing me the orange blossoms. It wasn't necessarily
I've never
her.
seen my mom, but I have seen my grandma.
Okay.
It's like a gift.
Do you remember, though, all your dreams? Because
I remember visits from people that have crossed over. Yes, absolutely, every one of them.
Oh, good.
Okay. Is there a possibility, and this is what's happened to, from what I understand, when you're grieving over someone like your mom and there's unfinished business, possibly, it is challenging for them to come into your dream state. But I do know that your mom, from what I'm getting, and I feel like it was in the chest area, correct? With your mother
Absolutely,
passing?
yeah.
And I feel like she was very frail beforehand, correct?
We were estranged before she passed.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I understand she was recuperating from pneumonia.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, she's also saying, though, that she wasn't herself for the last, 5 years. Does that make sense to you?
What does she mean?
That's pretty much where we stopped talking, was the 5-year mark.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she's coming through saying she's sorry.
Yeah. Aw.
And it's not your
Thank
fault.
you.
And it's not your fault.
Yeah.
And it wasn't, she just didn't understand what was around her. And I felt like she was losing her memory as well.
Yeah, I think there may have been some onset of dementia. It's
Right. And then,
genetic, you know.
correct. And then 3 years into it, 3 years prior before her passing, I believe that the will was changed.
Oh, my gosh, absolutely. I got a copy of it. And 3 years ago, 2016, she gave my percentage to her best friend. And my brother, the felon, got everything else.
I don't believe she did that. It might have happened, but I don't believe she did that. I don't believe she consciously did that. I have to disagree
Yeah.
from what she's given me. If she's
I
coming
did
through
get a copy of it, but I don't know whether or not she was in the right
she was
mind
not.
frame.
So if she's showing me all these things that led up to that she was losing her memory, and that 3 years after, before she passed away, that happened. I'm just saying, you need to know how much she loves you, and that she is sorry. Okay, I know that it might not change anything.
Oh, thank you.
But we just want you to know that. And she got fairy, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm still like, what?
right?
I just found out today that for Lucky Charms, they have the unicorn. And I was like amazed, but she got fairy.
Listen, Gina, I know this is a tough time for you, and you're processing the grief and the regrets and all of those things, but just carry that love with you. Know that you're loved, and don't try to keep fighting. Like Jen said, if your mom, you know your mom, she's stubborn, who you were dealing with, and you just gotta kind of give that some love, because it's just kind of have understanding for that, and try not to, because she definitely feels like there's so much love for you. I really want you to know that. Okay,
she wasn't in her right mind at the end.
Okay, I hope that helps.
Without having any family left, I'm pretty much here on the planet by myself. So that was the best gift that I could have gotten. So thank you both.
You are welcome. And Gina, this gives you more space and more opportunity to bring in family who is going to love you for you. Okay, so look at it as a way to put yourself out there, bring in some friends, bring in some family, and create those relationships, and not depend on ones that kind of keep disappointing you. Okay, honey?
You got it. And I know that you are short on time, and I want you to be able to offer this gift to others. So Merry Christmas, and thank you both so much.
You're welcome, Gina. Merry Christmas, honey.
Christmas.
And I can't believe you guys got fairy.
I know. How
Fairy.
crazy.
That's amazing.
Happy holidays.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Last week I got Angel. I said, I keep seeing like Angel wings. And he goes, my last name is Angel. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me.
Who's my last name named Angel?
Yeah, it's so funny. We got to love it. But, and I'm glad you were able to connect with her mom, because she did need that healing. So
She was really sad.
it's
Her
one.
mom
I
was
know.
really
Well,
sad.
it's
And her brother's I'm so
it's
mad.
heartbreaking,
It is.
It's heartbreaking. So, all right, let us keep going. How about let's do 310. Let's do a local.
What?
I know, local in the house. All right, here we go. 310.
Hello?
Hi, who is this?
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I got through. This is Kathy.
Hey, Kathy. How are you, honey?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. How are you,
doing
Jen?
well.
You good?
I'm awesome.
Okay. What
Just
can we
right
do
now,
for you tonight?
As of recent, maybe just the past 4 months, I thought I'd been going through sort of a spiritual awakening.
It hit you over the
And at the
head
same
from what
time-
I'm getting.
I'm like, I thought I was going crazy, and I was like, maybe I should call in and somebody could help me.
Go ahead.
Well, honestly,
leap.
Kathy, feeling crazy is
new
really
normal.
the number one step, because
Yeah.
what's happening is it's happening inside your mind, right? So it's happening kind of inside your imagination. So it's easy for you to think you're making it up. Easy for you to think that it's all in your head, because that is where it is. But you have to know that is a way to connect. That is how we connect. That is how it works. And
You're very precognitive, too.
tell her what that means.
Okay, sorry. You feel things before they happen, and your dream state is crazy.
You have a lot of dreams?
I don't remember any of them.
Okay. Pay
I've
attention.
been trying to remember. So I have like the crystals and things like that. I put them under my pillow, and I just know something's happening. I just can't quite get to it.
Don't try so
Yeah.
hard. You got to surrender.
Allow
Well,
it.
and you got to get a journal and put the journal by your bedside so
And
that
get Colby's book called The Leap of Faith.
Well, that's
Well, I did
We
see
don't-
the leap again.
okay. Good. All
Okay,
right, you
sorry.
saw the leap.
I saw the leap.
I don't
It
want
was-
this girl to be like going into a spiritual business when she's like.
No, but the leap of faith has more than that, though. It talked about
It
your-
does.
So stop it.
But rather than stop putting so much pressure on yourself. You're panicking about this awakening. It's supposed to be a good time.
Right.
It's supposed,
Yes, and I want it to be.
yeah. Have fun with it. Enjoy it.
You're
Yeah.
really good with cards, right?
You playing with
been-
cards yet?
No, not yet.
Okay. I'm getting that you should check out some cards. It doesn't mean that you should do tarot or tarot. It depends on who you ask. Get some divination tools.
Okay.
You actually have cards that are coming out.
Well, not yet.
Okay.
A while. One of the things, Kathy, try little games with yourself, okay? Like, and these are just suggestions from other teachers that have passed them along to me over the years. Lisa said, if you're standing in front of a building and there's multiple elevators, be bold and go stand in front of the one you think is going to open.
I do that every time now.
Another one
funny.
is when you get mail, before you look at who it's from, just pick out some numbers, whether that's a zip code, whether it's an address, and play with that one. When you're coming up to a light, now no cheating and looking at the white man or the red man, no cheating, but try to figure out where that light is going to change. Are you going to hit that light? But no cheating, because that one you can cheat on if you look to the sign.
Yes.
So no cheating. Also, one thing is if you are at work, right, and you get a feeling about someone or something, kind of ask them. You don't want to be giving readings and being all weird at work, right? But you gotta.
Not everybody's very excited.
Yeah, we gotta keep it on the low down in the beginning. But
Also a pendulum. Do you have a pendulum too?
I do. I did get one.
there you go. Play with your pendulum. Real quick, too. Just quick 101 lesson here. Pendulum. The mistake people make with pendulums, they're asking compound questions, meaning 2 questions in one. You cannot do that. Am I going to get a new job in 6 months? Your pendulum gets all confused. Well, she's going to get a new job, but it's not in 6 months.
Pretend your pendulum is blonde.
I think that's happening to me.
Yeah. So stop confusing your pendulum. Very simple questions.
Yeah. Simple. Do not ask it, am I going to get married or am I going to meet the love of my life right now? Like, again, that's actually I have not heard that, Colby. The 2-question thing.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense.
Well, because the pendulum's designed for yes or no, and then some people, it will say no, and you're getting a new job, and you're like, this thing doesn't work. Well, you asked.
And it's interpretation. If you ask if you're pregnant, you could have a new idea.
Yeah.
You have to be really clear.
You have to be, and keep it very, very simple questions and build on the questions. Am I getting a new job? Yes. Is the new job in 6 months? No. Is the new job within the next year? Yes. Is it a job in this industry? Yes. Will I be doing this? No. Like, you have to be very simple. So anyhow, that is your psychic 101 lesson.
Colby's 101. Thank you for calling
That's
in.
amazing. I'll take it all. Thank
Yes.
you both. Happy holidays.
Happy
I really
holidays.
appreciate it.
Play and enjoy, though.
Bye.
Play and enjoy.
And enjoy the process.
Yes,
it really
I'm
is.
excited.
It really isn't a conundrum. Like, enjoy the journey.
Yeah.
Trust me,
I
because you'll
will.
look back on
I
it
will.
going, "Oh, that was so fun."
Yeah, because it goes in waves. It gets harder,
Yeah.
it gets easier, it gets more fun. We just keep the joy in it, okay, honey?
That's a great.
All right. Thank you so much. Have a good one.
You're welcome.
You're
Bye,
welcome.
hon.
Bye.
All right, let us do, how about 916? Okay, 916, you're on the air.
Hi, Colby. It's Brooklyn. How are you?
Oh, good, Brooklyn. Jennifer's here, too. How are you,
Brooklyn.
honey?
I'm good. Hey, Jennifer. It's a pleasure to be on the phone with both of you.
Yay.
I have a question. So I'm struggling. There's a lot going on right now, and I'm not sure whether I'm going to be at my current job or not. And I have a really big decision to make. And so I'm just wondering if you see anything and am I going to make the right decision?
I feel like you have to. Is it okay? Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I was getting is that I feel like you need to break it down. Like, take what, like, when it comes to what you're doing, make it physical. Like, write it out, whatever the issues are. Okay. And I know you're talking about your work. I don't feel like you want to still be there. Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay. So your energy is saying you don't want to still be there. I feel like you might have applied or you're thinking about it because you've been invited by about 3 different people or 3 different organizations to apply for.
Not yet.
Okay. Hold on.
I definitely feel like there's a move.
Yes. I do feel like there's a move. But I feel like it's going to be on your terms. So that's what you need to understand. And
Yeah.
I think that probably will
So-
be it.
Let me validate that. I'm moving back home on the 30th.
Okay. All right. There you go. And
Awesome.
I think this move will help you with the next steps of your job.
Yeah.
And you can do anything wherever you are. It doesn't need to be a physical place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you getting any messages from the other side or anything? I know that's a...
No, I'm just really smart. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
Cute.
Yeah. So, I mean, I hope that helps, Brooklyn, honey. Does that help?
It does.
Okay.
It does.
All right. You got to
does.
trust here. You got to trust. You're not trusting enough. So you got to trust and surrender, okay?
You already have it mapped out.
All right.
Happy holidays.
Yeah, that's all I needed to know.
All right.
Okay.
There you go. Good luck.
All right.
Okay.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.
Bye.
You know, always, changing and leaving, and that's always a tough thing, isn't it?
Because it's not just leaving, you're leaving a part of you.
Yeah.
So it's whatever you were used to, whatever that you felt like was your part of your persona.
Yeah.
To leave that and to leave a physical place takes on its own toll, like feeling lost.
Yeah.
But really, it's just giving you this wide opening for everything.
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
And it's just, working outside your comfort zone.
And we do that every day.
It's so tough, isn't it? It's tough.
But then you love it, though.
Yeah.
We're the ones that have to bat 1,000
Yeah.
in our industry.
We
no one
do.
else does. Mm-hmm. But we choose to do it,
I know.
right?
Kind of. Well, we're kind of chosen. I mean, it's a beautiful thing. It is. It's beautiful. But there is a time or two where I'd be like, oh, a tax return really would be much easier.
Yes, I can
But
understand.
it's amazing. All right, how about we do one more caller?
Yeah.
Time is running out, if you can even believe it. How about, I see an 856, that is South Jersey. How about we do an 856 in the house?
Last call of the year.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
no pressure.
Here we go. Now, listen, before we hit it, make sure they're 856, we're going to call you. Make sure all external noises are off, or otherwise we have to drop the call immediately. Okay, here we go. There's 2 856s. Which one? Number one. Here we go. Okay.
Hello, Colby?
Yes, who is this?
Hey, this is Joe.
Hey, Joe, how you doing?
Hi, Joe.
I really want to say hi to you and Jennifer.
Yay!
Hi. What's
Happy
up?
holidays.
What's up, handsome?
Thank you. Quick question. My mother passed away 6 years ago on the 23rd. I just want to know if she's around reaching out.
She showed you a rainbow.
I am.
Right?
Pardon me?
I felt like she just showed me a rainbow the second you said that.
Okay.
It doesn't mean anything. It could mean actually a lot of things. Hold on a second.
Did you recently see a rainbow, Joe?
Or you're gonna
No.
see. You're gonna see. A
You might be.
rainbow.
Yeah. Just pay. Is it raining there?
Yes, it is.
Well, then you need to look for the rainbow. You stand outside because that thing is gonna be your mom, and you miss it
even in the dark.
Right.
Okay.
But watch, I bet you look and see. I bet you maybe
There's
early.
something about her understanding rainbow, so it could mean a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And do you hold something is there a necklace or something that you have, not a necklace, but something that you have that you hold that is of her? It could be like a wording on some, I don't know, what is it? Hold on. And it could be something you have on a keychain or in a pocket.
No, there's just a lot of kitchen stuff that we use in the house
That is mom's? Okay.
I'm not going to make that fit. And I'm not allowed in the kitchens, so that makes perfect sense.
Oh, there you go. Neither of us are going to get the spatula, okay, Joe? Would you? Actually, it's funny. Do you have a spatula from your mom? Wouldn't that be funny if they actually have a spatula?
They have two.
That'd be really funny.
Yeah.
No, we have a bacon fork.
A bacon fork.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't even know what a bacon fork.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's a fork that she used that she turned bacon.
Literally bacon. Oh God. Okay.
You do know you're the last call
Probably
of the
50
year.
years old.
You're the last call of the year. We have to make this good.
Yeah.
All right.
You understand, Joe? Do you understand what mom a sense of like feistiness about her? Like I feel like
the Colbiness.
She's a bit of But mom's a bit feisty, right? And she's a bit like. She wants things on her timeline. Like I feel like when she's ready, you better you better be there. She doesn't feel real relaxed to me. She doesn't feel like the most laid back person. Does that make sense?
Exactly. Yes.
Okay. And I
Is
do
there something with mittens. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Something with mittens.
Mittens? Oh, does she have like bacon mittens?
I don't know.
Cooking
She just
mittens?
showed me mittens underneath like a place, like a. I don't know.
My grandma used to crochet all kinds of mittens for Christmas.
So she's with her grandma.
She's with her grandma.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's so funny.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grandma made mittens for everybody.
Everybody. And there's like ornaments on the tree too that they made. Okay. All right. And there's something.
We have her ornaments on a tree.
Oh,
and
there you go.
And there's something with honey. I'm getting. Did someone get called?
Did you make something with honey recently? Did you put honey in a sauce or honey in a?
Did someone call you honey?
Not like...
This is when I can make fun of this on SNL. Did someone show you a bee?
Do you understand?
Well,
no. All right.
Yeah, I'm allergic to bees.
Oh, there you go. Okay, that's actually pretty funny.
That is kind of funny. But
all right,
not,
we're literally almost at the end here, Joe. So, and I would love to spend more time, but listen, you got to know mom is around.
Yes.
But there's, it's kind of like, she keeps looking at her watch, so it's kind of like time is ticking. So you got to know that she's around.
Okay.
Also, kind of pay attention to see if you see that rainbow. Make sure
she
you
loves
put it on
rainbows.
Facebook.
So whatever that means to you, she loves it.
There's got to be a rainbow, and there's just got to be their sense of her letting you know that she's with you. And I do feel like
I have the chills.
Your dad must have been a Cowboys fan or something as well, or something, because I heard something about Cowboys.
No, yeah.
I know
The Cowboys.
I know the Cowboys just played the Eagles and we lost, so I'm very upset about that myself.
So he hates the Cowboys.
But there's also something about your dad ribbing you about these Cowboys, or giving you a hard time about it. Okay.
Okay.
So you got to know that they're together, but also, happy birthday to mom. Yeah. Happy.
Oh my. Yeah, it's mom's birthday next week.
There you go.
Happy birthday.
She passed 7 days before her birthday.
See that? Well, she says you better sing her happy birthday.
Okay, well.
That's awesome.
All right. Lots of love to you. Wish we could hang out longer, but that's all the time we have.
Thank you for your sweet phone
Thank you, Colby. One last thing real quick.
Yeah.
Tina, they did find the box that you talked to Tina about.
You see that? Do not question your loved ones, okay?
Ever.
They found the box.
They know what they're talking about.
All righty.
Lots of love. Merry Christmas to you both,
Merry
okay?
Christmas.
Same to you, Colby. Same to you, Jennifer. Thank you.
Bye, guys. Bye-bye.
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 I told that they're from South Jersey, so they come in, and I didn't know them growing up. They just kind of come in. That I know my mom, and her mom is in spirit. This I remember, and I told her mom, I was like, "There's a box. It's like a jewelry box. This is what it looks like." She's like, "No." And I'm like, "I'm telling you, your mom." And so that's the box that they're talking about.
That's another cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to fairy and boxes.
There we go. So make sure everybody. That's the end of our show, but I want to wish you a very Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year.
Yes.
Jennifer and I have had an amazing 2018. We have an amazing 2019 for you all. JenniferShaffer.com. Guys, check it out. Look it up. Lots of love to you, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Sometimes I feel like a star, but only strictly where I'm famous. I'm in this for the longest haul, like we'll see where it takes us. I'm throwing back these double shots like whiskey here is weightless. Cause this career I chose was even riskier than Vegas, yo.